Hey guys, Alex Bennett from Agri Spray Drones. Welcome to the e-learning modules. We're going to go ahead and get started. This one is basically going to be home screen, kind of the walkthrough and what kind of each setting and everything means. So let's get started. So this is your home screen, basically what you're seeing here. We go over here on the left-hand side. So basically if we click on device, this is where like your UAV, your activations, all that type of stuff is going to be. Here's your firmwares, all that stuff will be there. Very, very simple. Next one down is going to be, so your base station. So if you want to run, an N trip or a super link or anything like that, this is where you would select that. For now, we're just going to hit disconnect so it doesn't show an error. Surveying tools, if you guys have a surveying tool, it does connect Bluetooth. So basically, if I clicked there, I would hit scan. And if the surveying tool is on, this is where it would find it in Bluetooth settings. And this is how we would connect to it. Next one down is your app. So if you have any new app updates, it basically will prompt you to update. You'll see right around in here, this will actually be blue if there is a new one. So you can click on it and then go from there. This is where if you have any RC firmware, is going to be right here. Just a few other things on that. This is where you can do wheel calibrations, rocker calibrations, battery voltage, how many times you turn the remote on and off, all that good stuff. If you guys are flying multiple drones, this is where we will set the P301 module. So if I had multiple drones, I'd basically have one drone set to the P301 to 1.2.3, and then the other one would be set to 1.2.2. So that's kind of a way to keep the interference and stuff going for multiple drones in the field. RTK station, this is where you would actually connect if you're trying to connect your SuperLink and stuff like that. That one's pretty straightforward. Charger is the same way. You guys want to connect to your charger via Bluetooth on the remote control. You would do the same process. We'd click here, we'll scan, it'll find it, we'll select it. When connecting the charger, this is how you'll activate your charger. Any charger updates or anything like that will be done through this feature as well. Next one down is CPU. You're not going to see it light up here yet. We'll show you in other videos on firmware updates how to actually connect to your CPU, but that button would be where you basically would connect to your CPU, do your updates and stuff like that from there. Same way with your battery. You actually won't do any battery updates from this page, but this tells you your voltage, your temperatures, what versions are on, cycle times, and all that good stuff. Task is the next one down. So this is where you can see any demands, plots, if you need to get rid of any field recyclers, your records, anything you've surveyed, stuff like that will be accessed through here. Logs. So if you guys need to do any, submit any logs for warranty claims or anything like that, we have UAV logs, app logs, FPV logs. This is actually where if you were flying and you want to watch like the footage from your flight, this is where you would find stuff like that. Flight controller logs and image transmission logs. So this is where you will basically go to export or upload any logs. User just basically shows you your user account, how many acres you've done, how many hours, all that type of stuff. Messages, so if you have any errors or anything that has to do with the system, if it has any active errors, this is where you'll find it in messages. Settings, so this is where you're going to set your map settings, what background for satellite imagery, Google 2K, 4K, Mapbox, or anything customized, you can set it there. The way it stores stuff, kind of sees, you can clean up your logs, seeing how much data you have on your controller, what it's been used for and such. FPV settings. This is where you can actually turn, if you don't want your drone to FPV record, this is where you can actually shut that off. Or if you don't want to see it on your screen, you can actually shut it off there. Data count. If you guys need to change it from metric to standard or anything like that, this is where you go in your data count to set what unit of measurements you want to use, acres, gallons, pounds, feet per second, such like that. You guys really won't do anything about us. There's nothing, there's just a quick clip in there. If you guys are interested in knowing anything more about EA Vision and stuff, this About Us actually takes you to their website. Ignore this one. This one is just because I have a lot of beta stuff going on. No one will ever see this one on your guys' end. And then log out. So if you guys want to log out of your account, you'd click on that button. So that goes down the left side. Now we're looking in the center here. This basically says I am connected to a drone. The drone number is UAV55. All my GNSS, battery, co-controller, spray, lighter, all that stuff is green. That means it's all active. There's no problems with it. Shows you your rocker hand. You say, I'm not connected to base station. I'm not connected to any survey tool. Move it over to the right. This is where your different flight modes. So auto is going to be what everyone's used to. This is your plan of flight. It's auto, automatically going to fly it. Manual will be like your manual plus feature. This drone is also capable, that comes with a lift kit if you so choose. This would be your lift kit function and then your survey function. So if you want the drone to actually take pictures and survey. And then this knowledge button here, if you click on that, this actually takes you to the ASD Knowledge Hub. So if you guys have any questions, you don't know how to quite do anything about firmware, or you're having a problem, you don't know how to remember to do it, you can actually go into here. We can click on a category, read through the Knowledge Hub. You can actually watch videos and everything through here as well. So you have full access from the Knowledge Hub and that knowledge button on the home screen. That's a real quick overview, but that's about it for that one. So if you have any questions, let us know.